Hi, what's up everyone? It's your boy Fly with another video. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be talking about Solo Leveling Arise, more specifically about Emma. Emma is one of the best characters here in the game, at least one of my favorite characters, and she's extremely useful. And if you had the luck of pulling her already before the banner is out, then consider yourself lucky because Emma is one of the most useful characters here in the game. She is not only so versatile, but she also fits in almost every team, and every time you need a break character, she is literally one of the best characters to break here in the game right now. Now guys, if you guys are still not subscribed, please consider subscribing, because yeah, more than 90% of you are still not subscribed, and that would be amazing if you guys could please subscribe, because the subscribe button is just down there. It isn't that far away, just a half second away, so just please press on it. And if you guys are already subscribed, thank you so much. You guys are the best, literally the best. I love you guys, so thank you so much for everything, for your love and support. Now guys, let's go again to the topic of this video, that is Emma. If you guys don't know, Emma is one of the best, if not the best breaker in the game right now. There is also Saul, that is also a very good breaker, but Emma has heavy break, medium break, weak break, almost every skill that she has breaks. So I'm about to show you today how to build Emma, which gear should you be using, which equips, which artifacts should you be using on her, and the skills you should be leveling up. Also, if you should be getting her weapon, yes or no, and if you should be using her already in your team. Now let's just go back here to the main menu. Now Emma is right now on the limited character banner, if you guys can say so. And is it worth to pull for Emma? Well, if you guys already have one copy of Emma and you guys want to max her out, then I would say yes. Otherwise, if you're a free-to-play player, A1, A2 would already be enough for Emma. She is just great, but if you want to limit your resources and you want to spend overall, getting her at A0, it's already enough for you, because she's that amazing at A0. I'm going to show you my Emma and how I equipped her and how I use her. Now for her, here I already crafted her weapon. Now I played on the global launch and on early access too, so I already had time to craft her weapon. I would say if you have Emma right now and don't have Saw, then you should be crafting Emma's weapon. But if you're planning on getting Saw already and you're a free-to-play player and don't have that many resources, then I would say just wait a bit and craft Emma weapon after getting Saw, because Emma, it is very good here in the game, but I think Saw is still the most valuable character you guys can get in your team. But if you don't have Saw yet and you only have Emma, then yeah, then go for a weapon, because it is that worth it. Her weapon is crazy. Not only gives her more attack and also more HP, because she also scales on HP, but also our weapon increases the damage dealt to targets affected by the break effect by 4%, and this is the best one, when heat absorption activates, the user damage dealt increases by 1.5%, and this stacking up to 4 times, guys. Okay, heat absorption will be on match many times in the field, and you can increase her damage dealt by 1.5%, 4 times. It's about 6%. May not seem much, but these things stack, guys. So it's very good, and I really recommend you get her weapon if you guys have the resources for it. Now for Emma artifacts, the gear that you should be using on her, of course, Emma is a breaker, probably the best breaker here in the game, if not the best. Here on the left you should be using the breaker set, at least that's what I use on her. The breaker set, if you use the 4 pieces, it will give you the damage dealt to enemies in the break effect state by 15%, it will increase. Then the second set, when attacking enemies that have elemental weakness, the break effect increases by 30%. So this is a very nice set for her, and is really the best set that I would say for her. You could also be using the armored set right here. Let me just show you. The one that has like the black lion, this set right here, the armored set, because it gives her attack percent and also ignores the defense from the targets. This if you are using Emma like as a DPS, not as a breaker that much. Another set that could be used on her would be the HP set. Let me show you the HP set. If you're using Emma like a supporter, okay? Not as much a DPS, not much as a breaker, but as a supporter. Here you would be getting 8% extra HP, and you will be buffing your team. Emma will be losing 8% of attack, but you will increase your team attack by 8%. So it could be useful. You can use it in the beginning of the game, but later on you will be probably using the breaker set much more than this set right here. Another set that you could be using on her, if you have her like A3 or A5, it could be this set right here, because it increases ultimate skill by 25%, also decreases ultimate skill cooldown by 40%. But this only if you have a lot of copies of Emma, otherwise I wouldn't recommend. There is also other sets that could be used on her, for example the power gauge acquisition set, but still I would go mainly for the breaker set, then in second to third place it will be the armored set, and then later on down maybe the one hit kill or the toughness set. But still I don't think these sets are really worth it on Emma. You could just be using the breaker set and you'll be good to go. So for the artifacts here on the right, what I would be recommending on her most of the time, berserker set. If you guys are free-to-play players and don't spend that much on the game, then you will be losing HP most of the time, so the berserker set goes very well with Emma, because when your HP goes less than 70%, change to 70% or less, you will then increase the extra damage dealt by 30%, and this is one of the best, if not one of the best sets you guys could be using almost in any character, like I have right here. Saw, Joy, on her not, Bag, yeah. This set is just crazy. If you guys already spend a bit on the game and you're not that much of a free-to-player and you guys don't die or don't lose that much damage, then the other sets you guys could be using on her would be this set right here, the Executioner set. When attacking an enemy that has 70 or less percent HP, then your damage increases by 20%. It is a 10% difference, but still I would say that the Berserker set is a bit better, and is most of the time you will be using this. At least that's what I use, and until now is the best set that I found for her. Now Emma is a great character and has great skills, guys. If you guys check here, basic attacks, weak break effect, also deals fire damage effect. Second one, again, weak break effect. Not only that, it also deals damage that burns, and also deals the damage equal to 70% of her HP. That's why she also scales on HP. You will need to get HP on her. And then every 3 seconds you're gonna burn an initial duration for 30 seconds. Very nice. This skill is so good, guys, because the AoE is crazy. It's crazy big. If you guys have any map where you're going and there's full of bosses or full of mobs and you want to kill them all in one go, this skill is crazy. Literally, Emma is so easy to play with. It's so easy and so practical that, yeah, why don't you love Emma? Like, she's great. Now this skill right here not only has a crazy AoE, it's big as hell, not only that, but also deals medium break damage. You also get the airborne effect. Not only that, when you attack a burning target, damage increases by 10%. So very nice skill, and the cooldown is 8 seconds, guys. This is amazing. Very nice skill. Next one, this one here, crazy skill too, 12 seconds cooldown, heavy break damage, very good. Not only that, it also inflicts the airborne effect, and once again, when the target is burned, it also increases the damage by 10% again. Now the QTE skills are very nice too, these ones. Not only that, it deals some amount of damage, not that much as the other skills, but it deals medium break damage, so every time she comes in, it deals the break damage, the medium break damage. It inflicts the airborne effect, and when this skill is used, it applies the heat absorption and heat emission effect, which is crazy, guys. So this is very nice. The heat absorption effect increases the defense by 7%. Not only that, but the user recovers HP equal to 7.77% of the damage taken. This the duration for 20 seconds. The heat emission is even crazier because it increases the defense penetration by 7.77%, and the user fire damage increases also by 7.77%. So you're gonna deal even more damage, and for duration 20 seconds. Now the other QTE skills that you have here is this one, 900% of the user magic HP is damage, very nice. The user condition, extreme evasion, core attack, ultimate skill. It deals fire damage once again. Again, weak break damage, you'll see it's breaking almost in every skill, which is crazy. And when this skill hits, it burns, okay? It burns once again. So you were burning before, you were burning again right here. So very nice. Again, 17.77% of the user HP. Every 3 seconds, duration 30 seconds. Now we have here the ultimate skill, which is also crazy. Now there are better skills in the game, better ultimates, but her is already good. Why? It is the damage 1800% of the user max HP, just want to scale her HP. Cooldown 45 seconds, power gauge consumption, yeah, 100%, it's normal. Deals fire elemental damage as usual. While heat absorption is active, the skill damage decreases by 32%, but the power gauge consumption and cooldown time are reduced 50%, so you can use it again, so very fast. While the heat emission is active, the skill damage increases by 77.77%. Now yeah, there are some better skills than her ultimate, but still is nice and deals a lot of damage, so it's very good. Again, now which constellations or which stars should you getting here on Emma? Now A0 just does a lot of things, guys, a lot of things. Look at this. You have the absorption, you have the core attack, you get again heat absorption, heat emission. Once again, when 5 instances of the heat absorption have stacked, the user defense increases by 7.77%. At 10 instances, the user recovers HP once again, which is very good. At 15 instances, the user gains a shield, which is very nice too. And not only that, later on you'll be able to get these effects onto your team members too. So this is very good, but only later on when you get more stars on her. So you're gonna get a shield. Also the heat emission at 5 stances, just the user defense penetration is increased by 7.77%. 10 instances, her fire damage is increased. At 15 instances, the heat emission effect applies to team members as well, which is very good. Okay, this everything, it's A0. She is broken. She is a broken character already at A0. I really love her, and she's crazy amazing. Now at A1, it increases the break damage of burn up by 77.77%. Now this is good, but not that good as the next stars that we're gonna have right now. So at A2, it increases the user break effect by 10%, by not that much, but it also helps. It increases also the damage dealt to targets affected by the break effect by 20%. But at A3, that's when everything starts getting even better. The heat absorption effect is applied to the team members too. So all the effects that we had here on the heat absorption are now starting to apply to your team. So she is also going to give you shield. She's also going to give you recover HP, which is going to be crazy. So at A3, she just becomes much more powerful than at A0. Already at A0, she's very good. If you guys don't want to spend much resources on her, then A0 is already perfectly fine. She's already broken. But if you guys can keep going all the way until A3, I would recommend, then she's going to be even better. She's going to start to buff your team. Now at A4, the user HP increases by 10%, not that much. And at A5, of course, every character at A5 just gets broken, even more broken. So at A5, when the target enters the break state effect, resets the cooldown of all skills, which is crazy, recovers core gauge and power gauge by 100%. Also, it applies a damage increase effect, damage increase by 77.77%. So yeah, this gets even more broken once you break a mob or a monster or a boss. So yeah, A1, it's okay. A2 is also okay. A3, she becomes a buffer for your whole team. But A0, she's already crazy good. So yeah, if you guys don't want to waste resources on her, A0 is perfect for her. Now, here on the artifacts, I didn't mention before, but you should be looking to get some HP if you can, some attack too, also some defense penetration. Let me show you. Recommended stats: HP, defense penetration, fire damage. Of course, some attack will also help. I literally don't have that much good artifacts on her, but she still works very fine. So some HP, additional attack. Again, it's nothing fancy here. It's also just practical, but still she just deals that much damage. So attack percent, of course, if you have additional attack, would be better than attack percent. Some HP too, HP percent. I only have this here, unfortunately. But yeah, additional attack, additional HP. Until level 65, I will recommend you getting additional attack instead of attack percent, okay guys? After level 65, attack percent will be much more worth it than additional attack. But if you're still in the beginning of the game, then additional attack will be enough for you. Some additional attack, some HP, some defense penetration, and you guys will be good to go. Here on the right, you don't need that much of critical hit damage, only if you have enough critical hit rate, which I don't. So here on the right, I would still be looking for additional attack, HP, defense penetration, and that's it. HP percent, additional attack, Again, damage increase maybe doesn't help that much on her. But yeah, attack percent, and that's it. HP, I don't have that many good artifacts on her. Poor Emma. But yeah, that was it for Emma, guys. Now her weapon. If you guys don't have her weapon, you could still be using the, what is it? The axe, guys, okay? It increases the user core attack damage by 18%. Not only that, if you have it A10, then increase the user attack and defense and HP by 10%. You could also be using the book because it increases the user power gauge so that you can use the skills even faster. Otherwise than that, I would just recommend the axe. For me, I think the axe is one of the best ones. If you're fighting an enemy that has a weakness to fire, then you could be using this weapon too, which will be also viable. But if you guys are still on the spot to actually build or craft a weapon, then you guys could be crafting your weapon because you wouldn't regret. Of course, if you guys have Saul already in the beginning of the game, Saul and Emma, I would actually first prioritize Saul weapon and then Emma. Emma is still a great character in the game, one of the best in the game, maybe the 4th best character for me in the game. First one being Tsa, second one of course being Bake after A3, at least at A3, that's when it becomes better. Third one Choi, okay, Saul, okay, Emma would be like the 5th place, the 5th best character in the game. One of the most valuable characters in your team, of course, because of the break effect. Literally, Emma just saves me a lot of time. Not only with Saul, but when I fight against Cerberus, I literally use Saul and Emma because Emma just breaks that much. She does so much break damage that I have tried many teams and many configurations, but Saul and Emma are the ones that help me the most fighting against Cerberus, because although she gets nerfed because Cerberus has a resistance to fire damage and you only deal 50% damage, but still she breaks, and she breaks a lot, and she just helped me fighting Cerberus that much faster because she just breaks so much, and it's much more worth it for me to use Saul and Emma in the same team than using Saul and another character that I have right here. So yeah guys, that was it for Emma. Emma, one of the best characters in the game, probably the 5th best character in the game for me, in my opinion. And yeah guys, it is worth to get her. You guys got her for free here on the custom draw banner, then you can be glad because I already have her and she's that much good here on the game. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, if you guys are still not subscribed, please consider subscribing. The subscribe button is just down there below and it isn't that far away. Please press it. That would be amazing if you guys could please do that. I'll be eternally thankful if you guys could please do that. Once again, if you find my information useful, please don't forget to drop a like. It would be amazing. It will also help that this YouTube doesn't fall to the cracks of YouTube. And yeah guys, if you guys have any suggestion or think that I have missed any information, just forgot something, just comment down below. I'll try to answer to you as fast as I can. So thank you so much. See you guys in the next one. Stay well. I wish you all the luck on your pulls. Get Emma, get any character that you want, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers!